Hi guys, I'm Rose Pasta, your local Blink and K-drama addict. Today I'm gonna talk about 15 K-dramas you should watch. Disclaimer: this is not in the order of what I love best but how much I recommend the series. Let's go! Number 15, 2018 drama Beauty Inside, directed by Song Yoon-wook and starring So Yoon-jin, Lee Min-ki, Lee Da-hee, and Ahn Jae-hyun. Based on the movie with the same name, Beauty Inside is a fantasy melodrama about an actress named Han Se-ji who suffers from an unusual phenomenon, wherein at a certain point of every month, her appearance changes into a different person. So Jae, however, is an executive director of an airline company. Although he seems perfect, he actually suffers from a disorder called prosopagnosia or face blindness. Number 14, 2017 drama While You Were Sleeping, directed by Oh Chung-han and starring Lee Young-suk, Bae Suzy, and Young Hae-in. While You Were Sleeping is a fantasy drama with a mix of legal drama, circulating around the lives of field reporter Nam Hong-ju, prosecutor Young Jae-chan, and police officer Han Woo Taek, who have acquired the ability to see the future in their dreams. Because of this, they teamed up to prevent their ominous dreams from turning into reality. Number 13, 2017 thriller, Black. Directed by Kim Hong-sun and starring Song Seung-han, Go Era, Lee El, and Kim Dong-jun. Black is a fantasy story about a Grim Reaper who had to find his fugitive partner. While doing so, he uncovers the truth about a series of cold case murders from 20 years ago. As he investigates and falls in love with a mortal woman, he complicates his primary role of guiding the deceased to their respective afterlife, and leads him to break supernatural rules against involvement in human affairs. Number 12, 2017 fantasy historical drama, Chicago Typewriter. Directed by Kim Kol-gyu, and starring Yoo Ah-in, Im Soo-young, and Go Kyung-pyo. Chicago Typewriter is a historical drama that revolves around three resistance fighters who lived during the 1930s Japanese occupation of Korea, and are reincarnated into the present as a best-selling writer, a fan, and a ghostwriter. As the 21st century trio race against time to find the truth of the past that haunts them, their discoveries affect their present. It is an epic story of comradeship, friendship, love, and betrayal that lasts 80 years. Number 11, 2015 medical drama, Kill Me Heal Me. Directed by Kim Jin-man and Kim Dae-jin, and starring Ji-sung, Wang Young-um, and Park So-joon. Kill Me Heal Me is a psychological medical drama about a third-generation business heir, Cha Tae-yoon, who developed dissociative identity disorder or DID after several life-threatening traumatic events like abuse. He tries to regain control of his life with the help of psychiatrist Oh Ri-jin. But her twin brother, Oh Ryeon, is a writer who is determined to uncover the lives of the rich and starts following Dae-yoon around. This story revolves around Dae-yoon's struggle to take control over his body before one of the 7 identities take his place. And on to the top 10. Number 10, 2016 action and medical drama, Descendants of the Sun. Directed by Lee Eun-bok, Baek Song-hoon, and starring Song Chung-ki, Song Ye-kyo, Jin-gyu, and Kim Ji-won. Descendants of the Sun is a story about Yoo Shi-jin, a captain of South Korean Special Forces Unit, and Dr. Kang Mo-yeon, an emergency surgeon who is forced to lead a voluntary medical team to Iraq, a war-driven country where she meets Captain Yoo Shi-jin. While the leads' chemistry were on point, personally, I like this K-drama because of the supporting couple, Sergeant Seo Dae-young and his upper-class First Lieutenant Yoon Myung-ju. Their love story was so captivating that the conflicts of their story was heartbreaking for me. Number 9, 2020 melodrama, Crash Landing on You. Directed by Lee Chong-yo, and starring Yoon Bin, Son Ye-jin, Kim Chung-yoon, and So Ji-ya. Crash Landing on You tells the story of two star-crossed lovers, Yoon Se-ri, a South Korean millionaire, and Ri Chong-hyuk, a member of the North Korean elite and a captain in the North Korean Special Police Force. While Yoon Se-ri was paragliding right in Seoul, a sudden tornado knocks her out and blows her off course, and accidentally lands in North Korea's territory where Ri Chong-hyuk finds her. What makes this a very recommended series for those who love melodrama and are suckers for romance is because the characters have very great chemistry. My personal favorites are the second leads, Gu Song-chun and Sol Dan. Their character development was so good and their story were also as devastatingly addicting as the leads. Number 8, 2017 dark comedy, Prison Playbook or Wise Prison Life. Directed by Shin Won-ho. Starring Park Hae-soo, Ching Kyung-ho, and Crystal Chung. Prison Playbook is the first installment from the Wise Life series. It is a comedy about a superstar baseball pitcher Kim Jae-yuk, who was convicted of assault after he saves his sister from a sexual attack. This drama revolves around the lives of convicts behind bars, their families, and duty officers working in correctional facilities. This drama teaches very important life lessons of empathy and understanding. This also shows the dark side of the justice system that could be present in all countries. A must-watch for someone who enjoys comedy with hints of action. Number 7, 2017 drama, Uncontrollably Fond. Directed by Park Yoon-suk and Cha Young-hoon. Starring Kim Woo-bin and Bae Suzy. Uncontrollably Fond is a drama well-loved by all of Asia in 2016. This story is about two childhood friends who meet each other in adulthood. Shin Jun-young is a top actor-singer while Noel is a producer. The two had an ill-fated relationship back in the day, but Shin Jun-young wanted to reunite with her once again when he found out about his terminal illness. Number 6, the 2017 and 2020 medical drama, the Doctor Romantic series. Directed by Yoon Shik. The title character is starred by Han Suk-yu, while the rest is starred by different set of casts per season. Dr. Romantic 1 stars Yoo Yeon-sok and So Yoon-jin, while Dr. Romantic 2 stars Ahn Yo-sop and Lee Sung-kyung. The Dr. Romantic series revolves around the stories of young doctors with unlikely backgrounds and struggles with power and money that is normalized in hospitals in Seoul. Despite their abilities, they were reassigned to a provincial hospital named Doldum. Kim Sabu, or Teacher Kim, however, is a triple-board surgeon who refused to conform to modern ways of running hospitals by capitalizing on the patients. Kim Sabu teaches these young doctors how to become great doctors despite who they were before. Dr. Romantic focuses on doctors' personal life and their struggles, with glints of slow-pacing romance among the leads. Number 5, 2014 medical romance, It's Okay That's Love. Directed by Kim Kyu-tae. Starring Zo In-song and Gong Yo-jin. It's Okay That's Love is about Jung Jae-yal, an author of best-selling mystery novels and a radio DJ. He may be just a famous figure who is playful and a bit arrogant, but in secret, he suffers from obsessive-compulsive disorder, which is triggered by his traumatic memories of being an abused child. He meets Ji Hae-soo, a psychiatrist on her first year of fellowship. Because of her past, she has a negative attitude towards love and intimacy. Their connection became strong once they found out about each other's weakness. Jae-yal and Hae-soo attempts to heal each other's deep-seated wounds. Personally, one of the K-drama who stuck with me up to this day. The story was so good that hearing the soundtracks of the series bring back the roller coaster of emotions. This is definitely my favorite K-drama under the romance genre. Number 4, 2020 medical comedy, Hospital Playlist, or Wise Doctor Life. Directed by Shin Won-ho. Starring Jo Chung-suk, Yoo Yeon-sok, Ching Kyung-ho, Kim Dae-myung, and John Mi-do. Hospital Playlist is the second installment of director Shin Won-ho's Wise Life series. It is a medical comedy about doctors who de-stress by playing together as a band during their leisure. The leads are Professor Lee Ik-jun of General Surgery, Professor Eun Chong-won of Pediatric Surgery, Professor Kim Chung-won of Cardiothoracic Surgery, Professor Yang So-kyung of Obstetrics and Gynecology, and Professor Chae Song-hwa of Neurosurgery. These 5 doctors show the struggles and accomplishments of this squad in their 40s and their love for music and their profession. Although it is not as educational as other medical K-dramas, what makes this my favorite medical K-drama is because they show the reality of what it's like to be in the field. Plus, the subtleness of romance in this makes it 100 times exciting. This series will definitely make you laugh and cry in each episode. You will never understand how much lovable this series is until you watch it. Number 3, 2017 fantasy drama, Goblin, or Guardian. The Lonely and Great God. Directed by Lee Yoon-bak. Starring Gong Yoo, Kim Go-yoon, Lee Dong-wook, and Yoon Na. Goblin is the fifth highest-rated drama in Korean drama history. The story is about an immortal goblin who was a military general from the Goryeo dynasty. He was cursed after dying, so that he could endure the pain of seeing his loved ones die as a punishment to the beastly kills he committed in the wars to protect his country. The only way to put an end to his immortality is the goblin's bride, who will put an end to his painful immortality. Grim Reaper, however, has no clue of his past life, and eventually falls in love with a mortal woman, who slowly unveils his past driven by greed. Goblin revolves around the story of two immortals trying to make sense of the position they are in while having no control of their feelings for women who would eventually cost their lives. What makes this a recommended series because of the uniqueness of its plot, the flow of its story, accompanied by very talented actors to portray their roles. It also lingers after because of its soundtracks you can't help but listen to over and over again. Before we head on to the top 2 most recommended series, I would like to plug the honorable mentions. These are 2020 series that I recently just finished watching along with Hospital Playlist, but I didn't know where to put them. First honorable mention is the fantasy drama, Hi Bye Mama. It is about a wife and a mother-to-be who died a tragic accident. 5 years later, she was brought back to life only to find out that her husbands were married. This drama shows the different kinds of mothers around us. I watched this without knowing what it's about because it is Kim Tae-hee, my favorite actress comeback series, and I'm thankful I did because of its impact on me. This series will surely make you cry and value the people around you. Next off, Itaewon Class, based on a webtoon of the same name. It is ranked as 7th highest rated drama in Korean cable television history. Portrayed by Park Seo-joon, Park Seo-ye is an ex-convict with clear principles who wants nothing but revenge for the men who ruined his life. This story does not only tackle the corrupt system that serves the rich, but it also shows the stigma present in Asian countries like Korea regarding race, sexual identity, and social class. And lastly, the highest-rated drama in Korean cable television history. The World of the Married. It stars actress Kim Hee-i for the role of a successful and perfect woman Ji Sun-woo. Sun-woo seems to have everything from a successful career to a happy family, but little did she know, she is betrayed by her husband and the people around her. The story revolves around her struggle to keep her family afloat after finding out of her husband's extramarital affair. What makes this a worthwhile watch is despite the feelings of frustration, is how well-written Sun-woo's character is. Despite everything, she is a strong woman who has given everything for men who feels inferior over her. Now going back to the top 2. To be frank, I love both equally and recommend them so much. On number 2. 2016 historical fiction, Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Rehyo. Directed by Kim Ki-ute. Starring IU, Lee Chun-ki, and Kang Han-eul. Based on the Chinese novel, Bu Bu Jing Shun by Tong Hua, Scarlet Heart is about a 21st century woman was transported back in time to the Goryeo dynasty. She woke up in the year of 941 in the body of a noblewoman named Hae-soo. This series tackles Sue's experience living in a time where social class, dignity, and pride is the most respected, and the life of the 8 royal princes of the ruling Wang family and how they were changed by a 21st century woman. I heard that this series did not do well in Korea, but was acclaimed well in the rest of Asia. Scarlet Heart was the first historical drama I've watched, and it remains as my favorite even after watching all types of genres. This drama is a very different storyline and cannot be copied easily. It's something I recommend everyone to give it a try. And to my most recommended series, 2016 family comedy, Reply 1988. Directed by Shin Won-ho. And starring Ye Ri, Park Bo-gum, Go Kyung-pyo, Ru Chun-yeol, and Lee Dong-wi. Reply 1988 is Shin Won-ho's third installment of the Reply series. He also produced and directed the previously mentioned Wise Life series. This family comedy is about 5 friends and their families living in the same neighborhood in Sangmun-dong, Seoul. The series focuses on the simplicity of life in 1988, showing the different dreams of 5 kids and how they grew up to become the closest despite their different personalities. This drama will make you laugh ridiculously and make you relate to a lot of circumstances. Reply 1988 does not fail in making you reminisce about your childhood whatever year you were born. The series will also make you long for your childhood memories. This made me love each and every character introduced. The best way to enjoy the series is read and research as little about it as much as possible. Let the series unveil itself to you.